What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? It is your boy Z Fly, and right now I am partying back in my hometown of New York City. As y'all can see, it's actually a rainy New York City today, but guess what? That don't matter because y'all know what time it is. I keep it hot in the mix. That's what time it is. Right now I am at the Yotel Hotel in Midtown Manhattan. 42nd and 10th Avenue is where I'm at right now. And today, you know what? I got some fashion for you today. Some funky, some trendy, even a little classic. Today, we're having a fabulous fashion show. We're actually, I like to call it swaggerlicious, swaggertastic, just swag. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, it's going down today. Great designers, great models. You know, so I'm gonna get some of the makeup artists, and I'm even gonna see how these guests really feel about this fashion show at the Yotel. But I already know they're gonna love it, okay? Because the Yotel puts it down. That's right. I am your boy Z Fly, and I'm in Midtown Manhattan. Y'all better get ready because it's about to get hot in the mist. Here we go. Hey, hey, hey.
Where are you, Catherine? Where's my girlfriend, Catherine? Here she comes, running down. Every week we do a fashion show here every Saturday called Runway the Real Way. Today we have two different designers and they're showing a little bit of skin. There's a little skin going on in our first designers. So I'm going to pass you over to Catherine. She's going to give you a one about Runway the Real Way. Here we go.
Thank you, Erickson! Runway the Real Way. That's what I call it. It's a multi-culti mix. It's fashion diversity. It's all ages, sizes, shapes, genders, ethnicities, orientations, persuasions. Did I miss anyone? Got them all. Everybody's represented on the inclusive catwalk here at the Yotel every Saturday.
All right, y'all. We are definitely hot in the midst, and I'm back with the lady of the hour herself, Miss Catherine Schuler, who put the runway in the real way at the Yotel Hotel. We are in Midtown Manhattan. How are you doing, Miss Schuler?
I am real.
She's giving it real hot and fresh on the runway.
Right. I am so really happy to really be here because I think Runway the Real Way is one of my kind of crowning achievements to date. Mm-hmm. I love the whole environment here. I love the fact that we put this together and it represents everybody.
Exactly. Now, a lot of people may not even know what goes on in the Yotel. Now, what actually inspired you to put this together?
It was, it evolved. It was an evolving inspiration. Mm-hmm. So I was asked to do the Sunday brunch about 2 years ago for Fashion Week. Mm-hmm. And I did that and everyone was like, yay, it was great, we didn't have to do it again. So we did it 6 weeks later on Sunday. Okay. And then 6 weeks and 6 weeks and 6 weeks. And then they were looking for something to do for Saturdays. So I said, well, how about fashion, you know?
And go wrong there.
Yeah, exactly. Fashion and food, they mix. And I thought up, I looked out in the audience and I thought, you know what, there's one of everything here. Mm-hmm. And I want to see that on my catwalk. So I call it the inclusive catwalk.
Okay, cool. So now, Runway the Real Way, because, that's very catchy. You definitely got to tell us, a little bit more about Runway the Real Way.
Right. Well, like I said, it represents everybody who's in the audience. Mm-hmm. I want to feel like I can look good no matter what my age, size, shape, gender, ethnicity, nationality, orientation, persuasion, whatever is. And I think that that's where fashion, equality, democracy should be. Right. So it's really for the masses. Okay. This is like fashion for the rest of us.
Gotcha. So now, how do you go about getting your designers, your makeup artists, your models for this fabulous fashion show?
Well, they kind of find me. I hang out here. I meet a lot of them here. They're hanging out, and what do you do? I design. Oh, really? Mm-hmm. So it's really that kind of loosey-goosey kind of thing where it happens, it evolves, just like the whole show does. I never know. When I wake up in the morning on Saturday, I really don't know how the show's going to go.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Z Fly, and y'all already know what it is. I'm hot in the mist, and right now it's getting blazing hot because I got my first victim, as I like to call it, model Tajan. Jaton. Well, look, my viewers know that I would tear up a name in a minute. So, Jatan, thank you so much for keeping it hot in the midst. How you feeling?
Having me, thank you. I'm fine.
Great, great. So as y'all remember, we are at the Yotel right now getting ready for the hot fashion show Runway the Real Way. Now, Jatan, exactly what does that name, like whenever you hear Runway the Real Way, what does that mean to you?
I kind of dissected into the real part. It is real people, real body images, you know, what's real today and not what you see in magazines. We're real. We're flesh and blood. And all age groups, all nationalities, all creeds, the real way.
Sounds very good. Now, what exactly inspired you to get into this crazy modeling business?
I kind of fell into it. I kind of fell into it 16 years ago. I was looking at Essence magazine. Thank God that Essence is still around for African American people. And I reached out to a designer called Marion Wade, Mad Couture. She had a supermodel plus size woman in there for her fashion. I reached out to her and she actually called me back. And we formed a friendship there, and she put me on her first show at Parsons School of Design in New York. Fell in love.
Here you are. So in one word, how would you describe your style?
I'm gonna have to see three things, and I'm gonna take it from TLC. Crazy, sexy, cool.
I love it. I love it. That my girl's TLC. That's what's up. Okay, well, everybody, this is Jashawn and one.
It's your turn. I'll let that pass. That's it. That's it.
I ain't saying her name no more. I'm just bad at names. All right, and real quick, you know, 'cause I do believe that, you know, people trying to get into the business, you know, they need a lot of feedback, a lot of advice, because, you know, they think it's all about the glamorous and just sitting and, you know, getting money. But what advice would you give to these young people trying to get into modeling business?
This is a business like any other type of business, and just because your mother and your father and people down the street think that you're a model or you look like a model, this is a business, and this is a business full of disappointments. So you really have to have self-esteem. You have to take negativity very well, and this is a business. Take care of your hair, your mind, your body, your emotion, your physical, everything. Okay, before you do it, and the money.
If y'all got anything out of that, remember, this is a business, okay?
Absolutely.
All right, once again, this is my girl.
It's your turn.
And y'all keep it locked because it's about to get real hot in the midst, okay?
Under Summers! Not Donna Summers, it's Under Summers. Beautiful short-leg swimsuits. Very, very comfortable. You're going to wear maxi dresses over that, you're going to wear dress dresses over that. You're going to have it with a bit of perspiration, keep you cool as a cucumber. Here's Lacey in lace. Lacey in lace. They are actually on the undersummers.com website. Here's Olivia in another dove gray slip-set. Short-leg skin I love that we have women parading around in their underwear here every Saturday. And certainly they don't discriminate. Runway the Real Way loves the curly girls, and so does short legs. And here's Tony and her leopard short legs. She wants to wear this by herself. She just belts it, you know? Wear it with a shrug. We're also introducing my pal here, Dahlia Strum's new app called Ensemble. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's an app called Ensemble. ENSAMBL.
What's What's up, y'all? And I am still having fun. Right now, I have another model. Her name is Lacey, and we are welcoming her to the Keeping It Hot in the Mix with your boy Z-Fly. How are you doing, Lacey?
Good, how are you?
Great, great, great. So, speaking of Lacey, it looks like you have some lace on. What would you call this style?
It's just like more like lingerie to like have like all the lines smooth underneath your clothes and just to keep it like clean looking and fresh and.
So, what actually inspired you to get into this modeling business?
I always loved fashion when I was younger, and I love drawing too, so I love drawing fashion figures and stuff like that. And I really just enjoy the environment and how there's always new trends and stuff. And I'm good at it, so I just enjoy it. Yeah.
Yeah. So how long have you been, modeling?
For about 3 years, I've done like runway stuff and workshops to help me improve on it, and just a whole bunch of stuff. And then one of my teachers introduced me to Catherine, and I'm here now.
Great. How do you keep, trendy with the latest styles?
I watch a lot of TV shows and what's hot and magazines and all that. And coming here, I know always what's up to date and with the different designers. And just like, you gotta find your style and what you like too. So
that's very true. Now, speaking of style, in one word, how would you describe your style?
I don't know.
I got her.
I like to change it up all the time. I don't like to keep the same look. So sometimes I'll do like street style, and then sometimes I'll be really classy, and I don't know, you stump me.
Well, you're definitely, you are in the show. Is there any particular style that maybe that you're looking forward to see on the runway?
There's a lot of pattern dresses. Yeah, the pattern dresses, a tight, like, slick look, but the patterns are in.
Sounds good. Well, everybody, once again, this is Lacey, and she is keeping it hot in the mix. Runway, the real way. We are at the Yotel Hotel in Midtown Manhattan. Keep it locked. There's more to come. Everybody, we are still keeping it, hot in the mix. Right now, I have Miss Monet. She was in the play, the Runway, that is. Runway, the real way. So how are you feeling about your walk you did?
I'm feeling awesome. I was actually excited. Normally when I do a runway show, I have a lot of nerves, and I get super nervous, and I take all that nervous energy, and I'm like, okay, as soon as I'm ready, as soon as it's my time, I'm going. And that's what I did, and I love the fact that the crowd was so supportive, and they were attentive, and they were just ready to just witness a fabulous show. And I feel like that's what the designers gave. They gave us some great designs, and we had different type of models. We had the standard size, we had the plus size, and it was a great thing. It's a great variety, and I love that about the show.
Why do you think that more designers are actually doing more plus size fashion shows?
They finally woke up. Okay, because let's be honest, when you walk down the street, do you see zeros or do you see 14s?
You put a model for them. Let them know. What you got? In other words, what she's saying is you see 14s.
You see larger women. You see fuller women. You don't see the waist size that they promote all the time. And it's unfair because those are not the only type of women who want to look beautiful, who want to be stylish. Everybody wants to have some fun. They want to walk to the store and be able to pick up garments that are not just built for 0 to 8. And not everybody wants to wear tents. They want form-fitted clothes. They want, stylish clothes. They want things that they can feel good in. And it's just like a smaller woman, a larger woman has the money, the means, and the style to look fabulous. And what they're not understanding, just like I said, the average size in America is a size 14. Once they honestly, seriously tap into that market, their sales are going to go through the roof. Because there's so many women who are not average size, well, actually who are average size 14 and up, who want to shop, who don't want to just go to one store or two stores, only have like a small variety to choose from. They should have more of options, just like the smaller size women.
Very true. Now let's talk Runway the Real Way. What does this project mean to you? What does this fashion show mean to you?
It means everything to me. It gives you an opportunity to showcase your style, to showcase what you have, what you're able to offer to the runway. It gives you a chance to step out and be bold. And, a lot of times you don't have the opportunity. Like I'm a nurse at the same time. I do burn care. It's a very difficult job. And a lot of times I like to have a downtime where I can showcase my style and, just be fabulous. And
You was
Oh, I'm sorry. No.
no, yeah, you were definitely fabulous today on the runway. So what inspired you to become a model?
Honestly, I've always wanted to be a model. As a kid, I don't know if you remember, but back in grade school, we used to have at the graduation books, the little, at the end you would put the triangles, and in the front it would say, what would you want to be? And I actually put a model at 8. And as I got older, I noticed like I wasn't small, so I didn't fit the mold. So I never really pursued it because I never thought that we would actually be put out into the actual like public eye until I got into my late teens, and I just happened to just go through the internet and I saw a casting and I said, you know what, let me just try. And it was for Harlem Fashion Week. Shout out to Deborah Williams. She gave me a chance, and from then on I've been steam full ahead. Like this is what I love. It's just a true passion for me, and this is something that makes me feel good. I just feel at home when I'm in front of the cameras on the runway showcasing fabulous designs. Like it's just what I love.
Now, real quick, I love asking all the models, because, there's so many people trying to get into this business. I just like different, opinions. So what would you tell those people trying to get into the business, like to be where you are? What advice?
The advice I can give you is that you are your own business. You have to invest in your business. You have to spend money to make money. You have to invest in pictures. You have to invest in getting facials, exercise. Just because you're a plus model doesn't mean that you just stay chunky. You still got to firm it up because basically you don't want to jiggle, right? So you have to make sure that you just stay on top of your craft. You're a model, you sit in front of the mirror, you practice your poses, you practice your walk, because that's what's going to attract the attention of your designer, of the photographer, of the videographer, of a host, and they're going to want you. They're going to appreciate you because they see that you work hard at what you want to do, and that's be a model.
Very well spoken, like a model and an entrepreneur. So now, where can people find you real quick? Media.
Social media, I'm Black Jordan. Remember I told you I'm half Black Jordanian, so it's BLAQJORDAN. That's at Instagram. At Facebook, I'm Monet.Solomon. And that's basically it. You can find me on those 2 avenues.
Well, everybody, I'm Z-Fly. This is
Monet Solomon.
And we are now hot in the midst. Be right back. Thank you.
While you're brunching, you're making it hot. Lead by Nicole. Try the body pump. We're going to have a walk in a very tight dress. Yeah. Let's get to the drop. Beautiful grace. I love those palazzo pairs. Have a little top with ties in the back. And now I'm serving up some meat by Nicole. This is where this will work. This is just for dinner. Yeah, just for dinner. Our beautiful body con. This is one of those dresses you just put on and go. Take you 2 seconds to get ready, and you go. Amazing. Oh, work those curves. Work them. Beautiful floral. You got a little bit of a tummy in the front. This ruffle hides it all. It's all about making your clothes complement your curves. I would say ride your curves, don't hide your curves. Here's Nicole. Little one-shoulder tunic. Wear this with jeans, tights, boots, sandals. Dress it down. Let's hear the winner.
Y'all know what time it is. It's your boy Z-Fly. I'm still hot in the midst, and right now I got Miss Nicole Flores. Okay, now first of all, let's just get. So what all do you do?
Oh, I am a plus model, personality, writer, blogger. The name of my blog is Exponential Curve. I am Exponential Curve with an X. Because, as I said, I'm from the Bronx.
She is.
No, it's just exponential for extraordinary. It's just we lead by example, and we're always exemplary in everything that we do. So that's what exponential curve stands for.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Now, how did you get with the Runway gig? How did you get started with this?
Actually, Catherine invited me here as a VIP blogger a couple of weeks back, like towards the end of February, and it's kind of been like history ever since. Like she put me that day. It was very historical for me and for Catherine because we kind of met, and you know, when great minds meet up, it's there's no telling, there's no limit to what will happen. And now she's made me the brand ambassador for her upcoming accessories line, and she has a fantastic, fabulous belt. We started sneak peek, so you can go on my Facebook, Nicole Flores, full figure model, and or exponential curve, and you can see some of the designs that we have here. And really, Catherine is really she's great. She's a genius.
Yeah.
Like she really has her wits about her. She's very intelligent. She's just, everything that she thinks of is innovative.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy to have met up with her.
Yes,
we met we met before that incident, but that was the day that we kind of solidified our relationship. And she put me in that belt, and she was like, "You girl, you."
I'm speechless.
Thank you.
What actually inspired you to get in this crazy modeling business?
Well, I decided that I wanted to do something out of the box. I come from social services. My background is working with the population, working with homeless youth, and I decided that it's a very fulfilling but draining profession, and I wanted to do something that was going to make me feel happy and bring some type of light back into my life. And I love fashion, and I love the entertainment industry in general, like music and anything that has to do with it, events and production, like all of that is just fantastic. So I started doing my research, and I came across Full Blossom magazine, and I met a gentleman named Ty Quayne Bates, who kind of really encouraged me to pursue this crazy idea of mine. And the next thing I knew, he made me the face, one of the faces of his publication for the year of 2013.
I love it.
Isn't it fantastic?
Wow.
Yes.
When I say you are doing your thing,
yes,
I ain't lying.
I appreciate that. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Okay, so now, are there any challenges that maybe you face whenever you're on the runway?
Yeah. I mean, there's always challenges, and the best thing for you to do is center yourself and to just focus on what good can happen. You can't focus on the negative. It's so easy to focus on the negative. And when I first started, I couldn't walk in heels. I really had to practice, and it's like with anything that you want to pursue, you practice your craft. And like even me today, like I'm wearing my boots, but in a little bit I'm gonna be on the red carpet and I'm gonna be in my heels, so you have that balance. So once I overcame that, and I started perfecting my walk, and I realized, wow, I could really rock this runway.
Yeah.
I could do this.
Exactly. Now I want to know, and I'm pretty sure they want to know, how do you stay trendy? Like, what do you do to keep in the style?
I basically just do my research. I look at what designers are out and what designers are working with plus models, because we don't only want to wear oversized clothes. We want to wear something that's form-fitting. We want something that's going to be colorful, not only dull colors. We want something that's trendy. So taking these trends and figuring out how we can work our body type or work them around our body type. That is the key here. You have to have a fashion principle that's going to really accentuate your assets.
All right, y'all. So this is your boy Z-Fly. Y'all know what it is. FLY Radio did it big at the Yotel Hotel for the Runway, the Real Way fashion show. So I hope you definitely enjoyed the show. I know I did. I got my brunch on. I got my fashion on. So be sure, remember, every week, every Saturday at the Yotel Hotel is the Runway, the Real Way fashion show, brunch, chat, and fashion. You can't go wrong. And I am your boy Z-Fly, and y'all know y'all are hot in the mix.